Greetings and salutations, everybody. We are about to play some fucking Portal Reloaded for the first time. For the very first time. I'm gonna boot that up real quick so I can get it up on the screen. And it's not booting. Fantastic. Why? Alright. Some Steam settings related thing. Give me a sec. That didn't work. Okay. Figured it out. I'm in a weird windowed resolution though. I had to launch the game in safe mode in order for it to work. Also, my controller isn't working. So let me try something here. This is literally just a Portal 2 mod, so it has no reason to... There we go. Resolution. I'm pressing A to apply, and it is not applying changes. What is wrong with this version of the motherfucking game? Oi, 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 oi. Alright, everything, all the settings in this require me to go into the game files because the menus don't work right somehow, even though it's literally just Portal 2 again, and that game functions. So, and the file that I'm told should be there is not there. Man, this just gets better. There we go. This is a loading screen, right? Is it supposed to be this slow? I suspect not. So, I actually can't see the changes I'm making on the screen, and that in itself is pretty fucking bad. Apparently windowed mode is the only true way to play this game.
Oh, test subject.
There we go.
4509. You have been in stasis for 16 days and 4 decades. Welcome to the Aperture Science Long-Term Human Storage Vault. You have been selected to take part in a very special testing course.
Here we go. Now it's working.
Federal regulations require us to inform you that the testing ahead may result in slight cases of sore throat, or blurry vision, or death. If you experience any of the aforementioned side effects, please do not hesitate to write them down in your test report. This vacuum tube will take you to your testing area. You will be further instructed there.
Alright, let's go. I guess. Okay, so this modification has some imperfections. I can already tell that. But you know what? It's fine. Totally fine.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. These automated messages will guide you through your test today. The door in front of you is programmed to open in approximately 20 years. This test can be solved in 2 different ways. Option 1, wait patiently. Option 2, time travel to the future. The choice is yours. However, if you prefer time travel, the Enrichment Center will provide you the means to pursue that option. The time portal will open and testing will begin in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the future. Time traveling through portals will be an essential part of this testing course. In order to help you distinguish between the present and the future, this part of the Enrichment Center has been left untouched for the last 20 years. You may see some signs of decay. Don't worry, the Enrichment Center is designed to withstand centuries without proper maintenance. Find a way to exit the chamber. Welcome back to the present. If you are ever unsure which timeline you're in, simply observe your environment. The present should always look a bit cleaner than the future.
Alright, now what? Okay, I go through here.
This Aperture Science test subject teleportation device will dematerialize your body and rematerialize it in the next chamber. This process is absolutely safe. Usually.
Of course.
These next chambers will involve cube and button-based testing with the perks of time travel.
Okay.
A cube placed in the present will appear in the same position in the future. Moving a cube in the present will automatically update the location of the same. These material emancipation grills will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through them, including cubes. This future version of the cube can be moved freely without affecting its counterpart in the present. It will stay wherever you leave it, as long as the present cube's destiny is not altered in any way.
That doesn't explain how I get it past the the grill. Like, if I emancipate this one, it'll fuck up the future cube. See, now it's gone. So the game has to give me back a new one. And I don't have portals yet, so I can't just do that.
Nice try, but bringing a present cube to the future violates the laws of causality and is therefore impossible.
Okay, and I can't do that. So what? How do you solve this? There's no way into where this button is otherwise. Neither cube is immune to the emancipation. And there's one here too, in the future button. So, what does one do? Oh, I see. The emancipation is not in the same place in the future. So I can do this.
Good. Please continue to the next chamber.
So my thing was I eventually noticed that the force field wasn't in the same place, but also I expected the present timeline to always be where the solution was.
And effect will be
But I guess
vital
not.
to solving the upcoming tests. Simply put, everything you do in the present has an impact on the future, but not the other way around.
Because of causality, I can't bring a cube from in there back in here, but I can take this one and go through there with it. Also, I gotta move the present cube first, because
it's impossible to bring a present cube to the future. This clever trick allows you to have two versions of the same cube in one timeline. This will prove to be very useful in future chambers.
I can bring future cube to present. I can't bring present cube to future. And if I move present cube, future cube despawns and moves somewhere else in future area, because I change its destined location. So I have to move it first if I need to move them both. Got it. Okay. Hold on. I know what to do. Despawn you. Put you up there. Then grab you from up there in future. Bring you back out here. Put you on the button. I can't do that because it moves the platform, and moving the platform despawns the cube because the fucking cube is on the platform. Shit. Okay. Well, okay, if I actually go up there, what am I looking at? This is clearly solvable, but I don't know how to solve it. Put it up there. Because putting it up there doesn't move it when I move the platform, because it's not on the platform. There we go. That was...
Always remember, if you change the destiny of an object in the present, the future version of that object will be affected as well.
That feels...
If this sounds too complicated...
Whoa!
You're in luck. The next chamber will only heavily rely on your understanding of this very basic concept.
That's not English. Okay, well, we'll see if it stays that way. If not, if it does, I'll turn the fucking subtitles off. Anyway, that last solution felt like the only correct one, but yet still somehow felt incorrect when I did it. Like, unintended, but I guess, yeah, it probably wasn't, though, actually. Okay, so this platform fell over. And in this timeline, I can't jump this. But because in the future it fell over, I can get on there and press the button. There a cube, perhaps? Yes, there is. Give me the fucking... Okay, there we go. Now I change the causality of the cube. And we do the same thing again that we did last time. We put it up on the ledge. We go into the future. We grab it off the ledge. We take it into the past. We put it on the button. And then the stairs fuck me up. Alright. Okay, then we go up the stairs. And then we don't care what happens to the stairs until we're already up here, so we grab this and make causality happen. And then we put it on the button.
Good. By now, you hopefully understand the concept of cause and effect and how cubes behave in different timelines. Now, let's move on to something more interesting.
So I think what happened was the person that made this mod is not a English first language speaker. So the subtitles defaulted to a different language at first, but then once you let them rock for a little bit, it fixed itself. That looked like it might have been some sort of Scandinavian language. I'm not sure which one.
And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. Aperture Science proudly presents the Triple Portal Device.
Fuck yeah, baby, let's go.
Device will allow you to place 3 different portals. For now, however, to introduce you to the concept of portals in different timelines, the time portals will be placed for you.
I see. They changed some of the lighting effects on these. They made them do more glowy shit. I like that. Okay, so now I've got the portal gun. But right now all I can do is regular ass portals through space and not time. Currently. And portals I place in time are still there. But in the future, but if I change where they are in the future, they don't change in the present. Obviously. Okay, so what's the idea here? Okay, so there's an emancipation grill in the future that's on, but it's not on in the past. So if I were to...
placed in the present will appear on the same surface in the future. A portal placed in the future will not override its existing location in the present. Good. Thinking in 4 dimensions means not only knowing where to place your portals, but also when.
A distinct lack of buttons to press and cubes to gather.
Please ignore that. The decay of this facility over the past 20 years may have caused the destruction of some portal surfaces. Try to find a way around this.
There was some shit going on up there. What is that? Glass? That I can't shoot through? I can't zoom in this game. If I want to aim more carefully, I need to use the mouse. Time portal only. Okay, so fuck you, first of all. Okay, there's an emancipation grill. Time portal. That. Oh, that's the one that's behind the glass. Up there, though. How do I get around this glass situation? Unless that's, like, the main purpose of the time portal? So I think that's the exit. But I don't know. A dart nar hard to gart over there. Because the only thing I can do to get over here is have the time portal over there. And then the only point of getting over here is to put the time portal over here. So, like, why is it like this? Yeah, I'm moving the time portal. The time portal is a singularity, so it, when moved, will appear in the new place in both timelines. So I can't move it here and then have it be in the new place, in the old place in the future. That's not how it works. So, what the fuck? Right, and also the portal surface got destroyed. So that where that blue portal is in the future, that's not there, so I can't use that. And there's or this orange portal rather, can't use that. How the fuck do I get over there? Man, this is infuriating. What the fuck? Like, the only logical step is to... Nani kore? Wait a minute. No, that doesn't work though. I don't know what to do. What the fuck? I can't aim at that wall from here. I'm not Shell, I'm some new recolored bitch. Still a lady though. Fucking god damn it. The problem is there's no surface, there's no portal surface over there, so I can't go back through. I actually just don't understand how you're supposed to get over there. I super don't understand it. What's the idea here? I have to get to this version of it, which I can't do. Because to put a portal anywhere but there... Wait a minute. I think I get it. I think I get it. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Nicely done. Take note. Because time portals exist in exactly the same location in both timelines, they can only be placed on surfaces which are intact in both the present and the future.
Okay. Yeah, because the portals in the present don't change when you go to the future. Unless that surface isn't there.
This next chamber will involve the concept of momentum-based traveling through portals. You go in fast, you come out fast. Simple enough. Touching the material emancipation grills will cause any ordinary portal to fizzle. Time portals are not affected. If a portal closes in the present, it will also close in the future. So think about where and when to pass through them.
This is certainly interesting, isn't it? Okay. Well, first we have to locate the object of the room. We have to locate where do I need to be? Up there. That's the exit. That's the exit up there, and that is the means by which we get there. Okay, simple enough to understand. Now, how do we get up there? That is the real question. If I take a time portal, I can look up there and see if there's anything different going on up there in the future. Not fucking really. Okay. However, 1, 2 Emancipation Grills here, 1, 2 here in the same two places. I see the object of the game here, I think, but I need to figure out how to get a portal onto that inclined wall. And I'm not 100% sure on how we're doing that. I know what the idea is. The portals from the past are not fucked with if the Emancipation Grill erases your portals from the future. Because causality. So if I were to do this first... and this in this here... now I'm up here. And that's pretty sick nasty. That's not enough distance. So I gotta somehow fall from more distance than that. So, alright. 1, 2, 3. Might be a good idea to just hit another one of these.
Outstanding.
And there we go.
Now that you know all the essentials, how about shooting some time portals of your own?
Yes, absolutely. How about it? Give me that shit, baby. Let's go.
Ahead of you is the Aperture Science Time Portal Activation Force Field. This field will activate and deactivate your ability to shoot time portals. It will not fizzle your portals or destroy cubes.
I see. So this force field is green on one side and orange on the other, and if I pass through the orange, it turns this off. Got it. So now what? Well, we got broken glass here, so let's do 1 and a 2.
Great. The following chamber will combine all the elements you have learned so far. Good luck solving your first test while shooting 3 different portals.
Fantastic. Alright, so we are now in the future. Okay, that doesn't work that way in this game. Got it. Alright, so there's no cheese about to happen here. Okay, I see how that works. Let's take a look at the past. That's gonna despawn the future cube. Okay, now that's on. I do wonder. Now, is the past or the future? Is the present or the future door the solution? That's the less obvious thing. What I could maybe do is take this from its position and move it over here. And stand on top of it. Make this distance greater. Yes! That worked. Alright. Now.
Well done. Traveling through a time portal will also transfer your current momentum into the other timeline.
Yeah, that's probably what they wanted me to do, but that's not what I did. I think I solved that one in an unintended way. But I solved it, and that's what matters. They wanted me to do some sort of weird time portal fucking momentum fuckery to add more momentum. But that's not what I did. Am I meant to just walk off the sledge? Yes, but I'm also supposed to land on that, I think. Fucking... I can die in the in-between area in this game. There's dangerous in-between areas. Alright, this way. Alright. Back to business. Okay, so the whole time thing changes how one should approach this game's puzzles. I should not only immediately observe where the goal is, but also go in here and immediately observe how this area is different. Doesn't look like we lost any portal surfaces. I got a cube, I got a button. There's a button over there that's already engaged, and it's engaged in both timelines. Thinking we do this first. Maybe we grab this cube. But see, the problem that arises is is that a portal surface? Not fucking really. No, it's not. There probably isn't in the present either. Okay, what's going on down here? Nothing? Cool. Alright, so I want to reset the position of that cube in the future, so I just do it by just moving it here a little bit. What does this button do? It fizzles the cube and respawns it. Okay. Interesting button you got there, Sonny. Now, I know that I can get over there by just walking through the grid. I just know that I can't take a cube through the... So if I were to instead just press it. Okay, it's a toggle. So it turns that on, it turns off whatever the fuck it is over there. Now how do I get a cube over here? That's the important part. There's an emancipation grill on both sides. If I were to go to the future, is that also the case? Yes. Can I shoot a time portal on the floor? Yes. Is that a good idea? Likely not. Gravity is a factor. Is there like a camera I can shoot down? Oh, those don't weigh down the buttons anyway. Best you can do with them is like use them as platforms or knock over turrets with them. Shit. So now the question becomes, how is this aligned? Not the right way. I can't get this to... Okay, I can maybe do something... Hold on, I'm cooking. Needs to be Orn. Okay, that did not do what I was hoping it. I also can't shoot a portal over another portal to override it. That's not a thing I get to do. I gotta find a way to get that cube onto that button. But that's like a really, really hard thing to ask for. However, I can maybe do this. Put it in Infinite Fall, right? Put the cube in Infinite Fall in the past, and in the future it will stay that way. there a place? All right. Problem is, if I go through here, all right, I'm beginning to see the vision. Beginning to see the vision. So the idea that I have now is let's reset this cube's position. Let's put it here. Let's just put it there. Right. Let's walk through this. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. Infinite fall, right? No? What happened? All right, we try it again. Okay, so this time the cube ended up over there. I'm so fucking confused. Like, I need to get this cube onto this button, but like, no matter how much I look at both versions of this level, nothing gets it over here. Here's future cube. Past cube is still up here. As long as I don't move it, immediately everything will be fine. I gotta find a way to get future cube over there. What are my options? So. These areas are identical. I can't launch myself anywhere. That button up there affects this. It also affects that. And I know the best way to handle that. But I gotta get that cube on that fucking button. And I don't know how. There's no portal surface, there's no launchable area. And the one that there is launches in that direction. And it requires the button to be depressed. Okay. Let's think long and hard about this. I think I can maybe do some wacky velocity related shit with the infinite falling. And I can grab the cube. Yeah, baby, I was right. I can do that. Yes!
Nicely done. Now, let's move on to some more advanced challenges.
This game is testing my brain real good.